Hello again. My name's Jo, and just over 2 years ago, I lost my eldest child. At the time of the accident, I never thought that I'd be alive 2 years later. Every day I woke up and I just wanted to die. The purpose of my Sunflowers from Heaven YouTube channel is to reach out to all the mothers who fight every day to breathe through each moment after losing their child and wondering if there is any hope at all, and is there any reason to go on after losing a child. A lot of people kept saying to me, you have two other children, you have to keep going. I didn't want my surviving children, my living children, to become known as my others. I have 3 children. I now have 2 children who are living and 1 who has passed. But my 2 living children are not the others. There are a lot of confusing things that happened day by day as I struggled to comprehend what my life was all about now after losing Josh. Yes, I'm still a mum. I'm still Josh's mum. But how can that be when Josh isn't here anymore? And why did this happen to Josh? Why is Josh gone and I'm still here? Why did I lose my child when for all the years that he was alive and he was 24, I did everything right as a mother and he did everything right as a son? We were responsible in every way. Yet somehow this terrible, horrific accident happened to Josh. The one accident he'd ever had. And that one accident was the one that ended it all. Life didn't make sense to me anymore. So I want to share my journey with you. You might be further down the path in your journey, or you might be the day after. You might be a week along. But I want to tell you and remind you that there is, and I use this loosely, hope. I don't really know that hope is the right word, but it's what I use to keep going. I have moments where I realise something might happen, and it's like deposits into my hope bank that keep me going to my next moment. And when my hope bank gets low on deposits, I struggle again. I start struggling to keep going to the next moment. Just after the accident, I was taken to the hospital. I was taken there because apparently I was almost ready to pass out. I don't remember, of course. All I wanted to do was hold my beautiful son. They took me to the hospital, making me believe that Josh would be following soon. However, Josh never made it there. My son stayed on the path where he fell for the next 4 hours while I was at the hospital. And once my son had been removed from the area where the accident happened, they then let me go at the hospital. They took my son straight to the mortuary. That was on a Sunday morning, and I didn't get to see my son until the afternoon of the following day. Yes, I was distraught because I needed to hold my son. But one of the things I realised is at the hospital, they wanted to give me pills to calm me down, pills to help me sleep. They didn't understand truly what I was going through. I didn't need pills to go to sleep. I didn't need pills to calm me down. I just needed to see my son and to hold him. A mother needs to hold her baby. They didn't let me hold him. Pills was not going to cure me, and I refused to take the pills because at that very moment I thought whatever the pain is that I have to go through, I've got to go through that pain and work out how to pull myself through to the other side. And that's exactly what I've done. And I want to share with you, and I'd love for you to share with us, how you've pulled yourself through the other side of the pain and how you've made pain a part of your journey that you can cope with. Because yes, we still have pain every day, enormous pain that just doesn't go away. But we learn to cope with it without pills. We learn to cope with it some way. And I'll share with you how I've learned to cope with my pain, to live with my pain, to function with my pain, and to keep going for the sake of my 2 living children and for the sake of my darling Josh, who would want me to be here to continue to support and love his brother and sister. I love my children equally, just like all mothers. But this is just soul destroying when you lose a child and you have to find another path through life. My peace and love and prayers to you, and I hope that your day is always filled with sunflower smiles.